Did you notice a significant shift in attitudes when during the pandemic, Janet?
The pandemic has caused a lot of people to change their needs and their priority and their values towards their home. I think the lockdown, the circuit breaker that caused the kids to be at home, the husband and wife are suddenly working on the same dining table, facing each other whole day, day and night, and that actually changed their needs and their wants. So since the 2020 lockdown, when June, when it was lifted, right, we see a gush of buyers coming into the market. Simply, they just want to upgrade their living space to much bigger. Okay, so the last 2 years make them realize that they should park their money where the needs are, which is the home for the past 2 years. So even up to now, when things have opened up, the desire to have a bigger space whereby anytime they are back to work from home again, or the kids are back to homeschooling, they always have this dedicated space. And also, like what Helen has mentioned, I think over the years, during the pandemic, they also realized a bigger space does make a more harmonious living for the whole household. You want somewhere for the kids to run around, or the parents simply just need a space to themselves when they are having a Zoom meeting or doing their work. So I think all these come together, the intangibles and the tangible needs all come together and give a big push to the market. That's why creating a very high demand for the market whereby people are looking for big units. So for example, the two-bedder are now craving to have a 3+ study. And so on, the four-bedder will want to have five, the five will go for a landed, so it's just escalate up like a snowball effect. So because of this demand, so with every market, there's always a demand and supply issue. So when demand is high, naturally prices will go up. So that is what mainly caused, the market to get really hot until now.
But that must leave a lot of small units vacant, right? If everybody's trying to go one room up, your two bedders are going to be, what, a lot of them out in the market?
Okay, so you see, the 20s or the 30 something who are still living with their parents, okay, or who are actually waiting for their BTO to be ready. Some of them actually drop their queue, okay, and also drop the idea of, okay, let's not going to continue waiting for our BTO for the next 4 or 5 years to be built. So this young couple could be going out on the market, and because of their limited budget and their CPF, resources, so they could be going for the 1 2 bedder just to get out of this cramping up with their parents. So it also spur on the needs of having their own space, and the waiting time has actually prolonged, due to the lack of workers for all across construction, be it BTO or private market. So the 1 2 bedder are still being picked up by the younger sector, or people who don't have kids, who don't need such a big space. So this whole market, everybody has a needs. Every sector will have their own share of demand. The numbers and the data from URA, you will notice, right, the buying volume is actually getting higher and higher over the years. And also, I think the earning power of the average Singaporean is getting higher than years ago. So in fact, husband and wife doing the legal way of decoupling and then come out to each buy one has gotten very, very common. And that's also the reason why the government recently implemented a cooling measure on trust buying, because I think a lot of cash-rich Singaporeans are also buying under trust for their young kids for legacy planning reason. So all these cooling measure by our government also imply the demand and the volume of transactions is going so strong. And when it's going so strong, it will steer the prices upwards. So in order to keep prices still in a very moderate and in the affordable range, all these measures have to come in to keep the market, in a very sustainable level.
Are you saying that the prices are affordable now, Janet? Really?
Okay, I think affordable or not, it depends on how you look at it and how the numbers resonate to your needs.